Grand blessing, everybody. Welcome to the official 10th episode of The Black Sheep with your amazing host, Jordan. A few things that we're going to touch on today, and one of those things being that some of us nowadays lack courage. Courage to go out there, face your fears, to achieve that unachievable, turn that vision to a reality. No matter where you guys are at in your life, you are not what you were last week or last year. Each day is a new start, the new chapter of taking that leap of faith, trusting God, talking highly about yourself, seeing that bigger picture and knowing that you are doing great and truly, truly believing that. Understanding that marathon that you guys need to take to that final destination plays a huge key aspect here, guys. The potential of all of you living your amazing and best life is in each and every one of you. Do not sleep on that success story. A little background about myself is I grew up in a broken household. I grew up where my parents got divorced at a young age. I got bullied when I was younger. I didn't have that proper voice, that proper support staff, that proper belief that I can go and turn my vision into that reality. Because like I said, I had that broken household where I have a younger sister. I was that protector. I was that person that had to put my emotions to the aside so I can protect her and I can be there for her. And it took a while until that moment where I had to wake up and look myself in the mirror and realize that it was me versus me. Everything that I needed to do was to benefit myself, and I had to focus on me and why myself was the main topic, why I had to go out there and focus on what I was doing. And years later of developing and self-learned and failure and, a lot of hard-on times made me the person that I am today, to be able to express my voice to each and every one of you and to have amazing guest speakers to be able and give their voice to you guys as well. And soon enough, we will be having some amazing guest speakers on here. Each and every one of them that will be attending have had that hard-on times. They've went through their struggles. They went through that thick and thin. They went through the grain of people not believing in them and people doubting their vision and people doubting their, business or whatever they were trying to do. And for them to overcome all of that and turn their life around, to have that successful business and amazing life that each and every one of them have, are voices that need to be heard and need to be understood. A lot of you don't know, and if so, need to realize that a lot of us nowadays go through a lot of similar things. Somebody younger than you, somebody older than you have experienced that same exact type of situation. And to be able to have that voice, to connect with one another and to build one another up to that better self that they are trying to live is the biggest motive here and the biggest mission. Each and every one of you are kings and queens. You guys have to focus on that better reality, that better vision that you're trying to achieve, and that bigger picture. Life is that marathon. It's continuing of learning, lessons, and development. You have to go through your failures to overcome that, to have those better days. Every rainy, stormy, cloudy day is always followed by a sunshine and a rainbow. And that's how you have to look at it as your life. You have to know that every failure of yours, you have to learn from it, develop on it, teach yourself different ways to approach different methods, and turn that vision around to have that better outcome that you want to live. Like I said, I overcame a lot where I could be able to express my story to each and every one of you, for you to be able to know that you're not alone in these type of situations. I have myself, and I am the black sheep of my family. I am somebody that has went against the grain, turned my vision around. I am that voice where I could be able to have that voice for you guys. I am that person where I had turned my vision around. I turned my reality into the amazing life that I have today. And, the next big little update that I want to give each and every one of you is that our amazing logo is officially out. The face of the black sheep is here. And a little update about our logo is we have a goat tied into it. And a lot of you are probably thinking, why a goat? That doesn't make sense. Which, I can see your point of view. However, hear me out. As the black sheeps, each and every one of you are people that went against the grain. You guys go against those stories of, you should do this. No, I'm going to do this so I can focus on my life because it's me. And every one of you guys turn that reality around to those bigger pictures. Turn into those GOATs, those successful businesses, successful stories that you guys overcame a lot of shit that you guys had to experience. And these guest speakers that are going to come on here are going to be able to express those to you as well. Like I was saying, a lot of people that you do not even maybe know or realize are black sheeps of their family or of their generation when they were growing up. For example, Bill Gates, Walt Disney, Michael Jordan. A little thing about Michael Jordan is that he actually missed 9,000 shots. He got kicked off of his high school basketball team. He got laughed at. He got humiliated because he did have that failure of getting kicked off of his team. Not many people believed in him. They doubted him. They already counted him out. They didn't think of who he was about to become. And years of him developing and learning and teaching himself what he had failed at, he has become the most greatest and influential basketball players in the game of basketball. And that goes to show you guys that as black sheeps, you guys always overcome what your negative mindset is. Every cloudy day that us black sheep have, we go out there, we turn our life around, and we turn that amazing success story out of every single one of you. Each of you have that gift. You have that reasoning. You were put on this earth for a reason. A lot of you, no matter if you're spiritual or not, we all have to understand that we were put on this world for a purpose. That reasoning of what we're going to do for the mankind or for ourselves or for that legacy that you want to build. A little thing that I personally recommend for each and every one of you is to go out there, go get a vision board, go get yourself a calendar, make yourself goals for the week, make yourself that vision of if you don't want to go to the gym, force yourself to go to the gym. It's not I need to go. It's not I want to go. Not I need to go. You want to go to the gym. It's a purpose. It's a love. It's a passion of yours. Turn your reasonings of a negative mindset to a better positive mindset. You don't need to do something. You get to have that blessing to do it. You were put on this earth for that reason. Believe in yourself. Stay focused. Better days are coming to each and every one of you. Stay hungry. Stay driven. Stay locked in. Keep grinding, my kings and queens, and understand that you are doing great. And if nobody has ever told you this before, I will be the one to say that I am proud of you of what you are doing and your story that you have overcame and that success story that you're trying to build. Another thing that I just want to touch on is I want to be the one to apologize for the inconsistency with some of our podcasting, with the flutterness and, the inconsistent on some of our topics. And we are still working on some kinks. We're still trying to focus on making our podcast the greatest voice, the greatest story for each and every one of you to go to and to express. We will be having a submission board where you can recommend what you want to hear, what your type of topics you want to get listen to. And if you want to have a chance to express your voice on our show, you have that option too. But our podcasts are still developing. This is our official 10th episode, so they are going to continue to get better. They are going to get better and more locked in for each and every one of you to know that you are not alone in this story that you think you are in. No matter what, you have somebody believing in you. Even if it's your neighbor up the road to the mechanic at your car shop, somebody believes in you to go out there and turn that vision of yours to a reality. Stay driven, stay locked in, guys, and stay focused on that bigger picture. Lastly, another last update that I want to give to each and every one of you is start of 2023, we will be having an amazing event hosted in the Chicagoland area. So any black sheeps out there, we will be hosting vendors as well, having up to 5 vendors at this first event. There will be guest speakers, there will be live music, food, there will be drinks, different things to keep a lot of entertainment in the facility. However, if you are that black sheep that went against the grain and want to show your business and have your small business get shown out to the world of what you overcame and have that voice to be able to give to a lot of everybody else, then express what you have gone through and teach somebody else, shoot us a message, shoot us a DM. The announcement of that event will be obviously announced closer to that day, but stay tuned for that. We will be announcing that a lot of, to keep you guys updated and informed on. But we would love to see each and every one of you. We would love to have you as a vendor. A lot of you have that story, and it's time for that story to get let out. We have 2.5 months left of 2022. How do you guys want your story to end? Let's make sure we end this year off right, where we set ourselves up for 2023 to have that amazing life, that life-impacting, amazing moments of yours, those best and growthful experiences for each and every one of you is officially about to come out. Stay locked in and stay driven. We will be hosting a amazing live stream tomorrow, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. The live stream will be on Instagram, which we will be sharing the link, as well as the Instagram IG handle, so you guys can find us easily. Stay tuned for that. Stay locked in this week. Write your goals. No matter what, even if it's Friday, write those passions of yours for Saturday, Sunday, this upcoming week that you want to go out there and achieve and turn that vision of yours to a reality. Until then, tomorrow's live stream, we will be having that probably around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Stay tuned for that. Have a great evening. Have a great night. Love y'all. Stay tuned.